Is a creative relationship anything like a regular relationship? Well, it turns out setting expectations, getting to know one another, and having clear communication aren't just great tips for your life partner, they're also great tips for your creative partner. Who would have thought? And in this video, I'll be talking about how they're key to getting the most out of your relationship with Superside. By setting expectations, getting to know each other, and communicating clearly, you'll get quality creative done fast. And you'll also be able to break things off with the slow and expensive agencies holding you back. Just like any relationship, we first need to set expectations. Tip 1, set expectations. Superside has 3 solutions designed for specific outcomes. Design essentials. This helps strategy, sales, communications, and HR teams by creating or improving presentations and on-brand assets for internal and external communications. Digital advertising. This is best for performance marketing, demand gen, and growth teams who want high-quality ad creative to test at scale. End-to-end creative. Here we help creative teams and larger companies with the entire creative process, from ideation all the way to execution. We deliver content and creative across multiple formats. Superside's annual subscription model means it's easy to scale up hours as your needs change throughout the year. At the same time, your dedicated team remains consistent to grow our partnership and guarantee on-brand creative every time. If Superside is going to be a true extension of your team, we need to get acquainted. Tip 2, get to know each other. A creative partnership means understanding your processes, likes, dislikes, and even pet peeves. Your Superside team consists of the following roles. A creative project manager. They're your point of contact who will handle all incoming requests. They'll schedule meetings to discuss your projects and plans for upcoming briefs to make sure we're continuously delivering for you. A creative lead. This is your creative partner who will manage your Superside team, guide creative ideating, and be the custodian of your brand, making sure everything is on brand and on brief. A customer success manager. They'll make sure that you get the best return on your Superside investment. You'll meet monthly to discuss your overall account performance, how to best use your hours based on your specific business objectives, and address any feedback for the team. Rounding out your team is any number of creative specialists based on your needs. We make sure you get the right people for your specific projects, so you don't wind up with a motion designer when what you actually need is an illustrator or a copywriter. To get our collaborative working relationship off to the best start, we run 2 sessions. The first is a welcome session run by your customer success manager. This is where they'll introduce you to your Superside team and submit your first brief together. Then we'll run a creative workshop to ensure that we're aligned with your brand vision. We'll also get on the same page regarding your brand guidelines, relevant assets, and then we'll provide you with the first draft of your first project. We also offer additional complimentary workshops to plan your project pipeline and onboard any new team members. Once we're better acquainted, you can submit as many project briefs as you want by using the Superside dashboard. It's simple to use with quick turnarounds and no design queues. It's also where you can invite as many members of your team as you want to also benefit from Superside at no extra charge per seat. With our weekly and monthly sessions, we'll contribute fresh ideas and new perspectives for your brand. That's where we differ from other solutions. We're not just task takers, we're ready to be an active extension of your team. Tip 3, keep communicating clearly. Now, fairy tales usually end with the happy couples riding off into the sunset, but in reality, that's just the beginning. Long-lasting relationships require consistent communication. That's why we've honed our briefing process to be as seamless and efficient as possible, from start to final delivery. For each project, you'll be completing a brief template on our platform. While briefing takes a little time up front, it keeps us on the same page and reduces all that back and forth and need for multiple revisions later on. Before your project even kicks off, we always communicate timelines and hour estimates. Of course, you're welcome to ask questions before signing off on either of those. When it comes to revisions, our platform is also designed to make giving feedback quick, easy, and intuitive. From start to finish, responsive, clear communication helps us make sure that all projects move swiftly throughout the process. As we build our relationship and understand your brand better, revisions will become less and less needed. Speaking of which, there are actually 2 bonus situations you might find yourself in that require some extra communication. Superside offers a 12-hour turnaround service. This quick turnaround is only available for certain services and can only be requested on projects submitted on weekdays. 12-hour turnarounds also require projects to be based on existing templates or existing assets, and they don't include revisions. That way your team has enough time to provide you with the best work on short notice. And here's a pro tip. If you anticipate any 12 or 24-hour turnaround projects, let your creative project manager know in advance in the chat, so that way your team can be ready on standby. Any hours you don't use carry over to the next month for up to 3 months. But if you do run out of hours on your plan due to an increase in projects submitted on any given month, no need to worry. We can continue to work and you'll simply be charged overages at an out-of-bundle rate. Of course, your creative project manager will notify you in advance should this be the case, so everyone can plan accordingly. Plus, at the end of each project, we'll ask you for your feedback. That way we can address any missteps through workshops, meetings, or anything else that's needed to achieve success in our partnership. And that's it. Setting expectations, getting to know one another, and clear communication are key to any good relationship. And now that you know how to get the most out of your Superside relationship, let's get started with hassle-free design at scale.